Enjoying the darts. What about predictions? Let us know at Sky Sports Darts. Join the thousands that are joining us every week. Join the banter. Robert Thornton against Dave Chisnall to kick off the night. John Park, Robert Thornton could be the spoiler in this tournament.
Well, yeah, and he's been a very effective, consistent player in a lot of matches. He's squandered opportunities to get across the line on a number of occasions. I think tonight he'd just be relaxed about it and try and get himself some more money on the table. If he gets up to 6th from 8, that's 15 grand extra.
Chizzy on 10 points. He could still make it, but he has to win both matches tonight.
Yeah, you do feel that. And this is, when you look at the table, this is kind of one of those games Dave must win. You've got to beat the players below you. Above you, obviously, but the match tonight, if he can get 2 here and then play Phil and get something out of that last game on, it could be a brilliant night for Chizzy fans.
Stand up if you love the darts. Echoes around the NIA here in Birmingham. Commentators Rod Studd and Nigel Pearson.
Yes, right in the shadows of Broad Street, Birmingham City Centre here, the National Indoor Arena.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
For tonight's
First
Premier League
leg is
darts, and Robert Thornton and Dave Chisnall very much the starters before the main course here tonight. Thornton out of contention, and only 1 win, would you believe, in 13 matches in the Premier League. He has played
41.
on occasions, showing glimpses of what he's truly capable of. But ultimately last week saw his interest in the playoffs ended. But as John Park mentioned, if Thornton can get a couple of good results under his belt,
60
may just increase his prize money. For Chisnall's part, lost 2 of the last 3 games. Plays twice tonight, Chizzy. Is this the night where Chisnall stays in contention? Thornton hitting the first 180 of the game. 2 wins, nothing else will do for Dave Chisnall tonight.
Robert Thornton's
140
maximum of the Premier League. Only 1 man has hit more than that. And he's playing him. Chisnall has 54. Thornton has got 49. Very little wrong with his scoring in this tournament, Thornton, but his doubling out has been ordinary. Just 1 in every 3 attempts.
45.
And even last
Robert,
week,
you
his
require
favourite
100.
double top deserted him night.
Well, he's under no pressure here.
60
Chisnall not on a finish, but yes, Thornton with just that 1 win. Similarly, the other way round to Raymond van Barneveld, just 1 defeat for Barney. He's been a model of consistency, and they've
100.
both drawn the same
Robert,
amount of games, but
40.
Barney has been able to turn close contests into wins. Tops for Thornton, middle of the
Shot on the
bed,
first
no
leg.
problem.
Robert
Nice tidy
Thornton.
start for Robert Thornton,
Second leg is dangerous,
and that was a
Robert.
high quality
Game
leg
on.
of darts, including those 2 180s.
And he'll feel good about that, because last week, as I say, his
140.
favourite double top deserted him almost totally. But to hit it first dart up will make the Thorn feel good. As John Park was saying, guaranteed £30,000 for finishing 8th.
41
If he can hike himself up to 6th, he can trouser 45 grand at the end of the event. So no need just to turn it in.
It's a measure of how he struggled though since Judgment Night. You know, he's still only a point ahead of Wes Newton, who went out after his 9th match, and still only 2 points ahead of Simon Whitlock. So that's a measure of the form or lack of it, shall we say, for Thornton since Judgment Night. Played 4 more games than Newton and Whitlock, and he's only 1 and 2 more points ahead of them in the league table. So
93.
Thornton will be disappointed, but he can still gain some consolation with a couple more wins to round off his Premier League campaign.
Well, he hasn't got anything in the W column since the
43.
3rd week of competition. That was in Belfast when he beat Gary Anderson. Chisnall still in with the squeak of qualifying. Starts tonight 4 points behind Phil Taylor, occupies the final
58
4th playoff position. Chisnall, as we've mentioned, will play the power in the final game of the night. And in between then and now,
100 Dave, you require
Barney
126.
Taylor, Van Gerwen Anderson and Lewis Wright.
Treble 19 would leave the Bull. Didn't need to
90.
go for it, of course. Thornton not on the finish. So Chizzy's going to be back here for double 18, and Robert just looking to put a
97.
little bit of pressure
Dave, you
on.
require 36.
Double 18 then to hold his throw and level the match One apiece, nicely done.
Second leg. Dave Chisnall.
Good, tidy finish from Dave Chisnall. Parity restored, one leg apiece. It's gone with throw in the first 2 legs of the game.
$100.
Well, the players' previous meeting in this year's tournament was way back in week 1. We started off on February the 6th in Liverpool. Chisnall won that night. Thornton should have done, but Chisnall did. And from then on, really, it's been almost all downhill for Thornton. Chisnall there with his 55th maximum of the tournament.
Yeah, a long time ago now, isn't it? Opening night of the Premier League. We're up to week 13 here in Birmingham. What a journey it's been as well. Some memorable nights, as always, in the Premier League. First issue, bottom 2 eliminated. Then the battle for the top 4. Still plenty hinging on tonight. And Newcastle and Brighton. Week 15.
Followed by finals night at the O2 Arena in London's Docklands.
94.
Thornton will not be there, but any 4 of the other 7 tungsten protagonists could be, as Thornton hits his 50th of the tournament and 4th of this match. A bullseye worth of maximums for the Thorn. Treble 19 leaves the bull.
Bull for Chisnall.
102.
So Thornton here.
Robert, you require 81.
51 80s, as Rob mentioned, in the Premier League. Not bad for a player who's only won 1 game. Well, he's hit 9, he was going for 12 there, but it's an opportunity
41.
now here for Dave Chisnall to break the throw. 9-8-8 is the way he normally goes here. 8-8 it is.
17.
Bit of pressure there,
Robert,
he misses too many of those, and it's an opportunity that has slipped by the wayside. You expect Thornton to take this, that's a decent marker. Surely this time, a nod of the head from Thornton. Oh dear, oh dear.
Did you require 8?
2 misses from Chisnall, 3 from Thornton. Chisnall with another squeak at 4. Slider! We'll aim at both of them, man. It'll just slide in. Well, this is a part that's crept into his game. Staccato throwing. Slow, quick throw. 2-1 to Chisnall.
4th leg exchange.
Just about to question the wisdom of the delay in that last throw. But that was a fine finish from Dave Chisnall, and he's got to break a throw in his favour as well. Just wondering whether it was the right thing to do. It's proved that it was, but he knew that it hadn't gone in, that second dart, but still took his time. Well, who am I to question? He finished it off. 2-1 he leads. Can Thornton respond now? Is there a 4th 180 on the cards? There's the answer. 4 180s. We're in the 4th leg, and this from a man who is bottom of the current 8 players in the table. Chisnall looking to bounce back. Plenty of room to the side. He hits the target. Fantastic.
On the 9-darter. On the 9-darter. Oh, he squeezed it into the top left-hand corner. 6 maximums between the 2 players in 3.5 legs of darts. Premier League quality. Another.
140.
Seemed to just rush that last dart, Chisnall, didn't he? But high quality tungsten here. Only switch for 25.
125.
Which is unlucky, but
99.
Chisnall now looking to hold his throw. Treble 19 the first dart. He can go treble 20 for double 18 now. Double 18. Chance for Thornton to level it.
Robert, you require 56.
On a circuitous route to get to his favourite double. Didn't hit it. Thornton 16 just for tops. And Robert Thornton levels the match. The maximum power. Setting up the finish.
Game on.
Match is all square at 2 apiece.
And Thornton has broken back. People still coming in here at the NIA, by the way. A few late arrivals making their way in from Broad Street and surrounding areas here in Birmingham City Centre. Oh, 5 180s from Thornton. Well, it's like exhibition darts at times from a man who knows he can't qualify. No pressure on his shoulders whatsoever, and he's hitting the 180s for fun.
I'll tell you what, he's threatening a 9-dart finish. He almost had one earlier on in the tournament.
140.
And he will finish in the bottom spots. He will be eliminated. He won't get to the semi-finals, but he has got an outside chance
81.
of finishing with the maximum crown. He's only 4 behind Chisnall now. Game's running out. Unfortunately, here he's on 181, otherwise it'd be odds on another. This time he sets it up perfectly from 181. 2 terrific legs from Thornton, Nige.
Yeah, very much so, showing the very best of him. 2012 UK Open champion. And this is the point I made right at the start of this game. We have seen glimpses of the true Robert Thornton in this tournament. 9-9 now. Gets it. Thornton leads 3-2. 7 180s between them. Thornton averaging 104.34.
Well, Dave Clark was saying to Johnny Part and Wayne Marlon before the match that Robert Thornton could be the spoiler, and indeed he can, because he can't qualify himself. But if he can take down Chisnall here, he'll take him out with him, because if Chisnall gets beat here, he's 55. As good as out of the competition himself. Terrible legs difference for Dave Chisnall. It's in minus figures. He'd have 3 games left, and in all intents and purposes, if he loses this game, he 45. Will be out.
Yeah, everyone around him. Anderson, Taylor on 14 points, both with plus legs difference. Coming next, it is the showdown. Raymond van Barneveld and Phil Taylor.
62.
Don't miss that. It's the one everybody wants to see. They'll be in the practice room now, just keeping an eye on this and getting ready for action. Big game for Taylor as well. 2 games for the power tonight. Van Barneveld and Chisnall. But it's Van Barneveld and Taylor coming up. 21 world titles between them.
Well, anyone who believes in the law of averages will be all over Raymond van Barneveld tonight. 19 Premier League meetings, 16 Phil Taylor wins and 3 draws. To say that Barney is overdue would be understating 65. The case.
He owes him 1 or 2. Good start from Thornton again here. Can't be 6 of the best 180s, can it? Yes, it can! 53 in the Premier League. And Thornton, well, he is hitting the 180 for fun here.
Robert, you require 69.
For a break of throw to go 4-2 ahead. 10 for tops. For a 4-2 lead. Oh, he's 29. Miles away.
David requires 61.
Miles away, and he knows it. Now Chizzy. 15 for tops. Tops to level it. Oh, yes. Thornton will be annoyed at that. Thornton has hit 3 from 9 at the double. And Chisnall is exactly the same on the finishing. 3 apiece, but Thornton missed the chance for a break of throw. Now, a 7th 180. This is truly remarkable. We're in the 7th leg of the game, and Thornton's just hit a 7th maximum.
Well, he hit 7 a fortnight ago against Peter Wright. But in that win, his sole win against Gary Anderson, he hit 8 in week 3. 8 in 9 legs. That's the best of the year so far. He's threatening to equal it tonight because he's got plenty of time, Nige. There's at least another 4 legs, including this one. And possibly another 6.
Yeah, the way it's going, we might only be halfway 86. Through this game. Well, a 140 will do nicely for Thornton.
Tell you what though, Nige, the fact that he's left 181 after 6 darts 3 times now in this match just tells you how heavily he's scoring.
95. Robert,
looking for 41. The 11 darter now. 1 for tops. For 4-3. Yes.
Shot on the 7th flag.
More like it from
Robert
Thornton at the finish.
Thornton.
An 11-dart
8
leg
stages through first.
for Robert Thornton,
Come on.
and this by a man who has only won one Premier League game all season.
2 11-dart legs for the Thorn, 7 180s, an average of 106.18, his best of the year. But still only 4-3 up. Only 4-3 up
55.
and on throw.
Yep. A break needed for someone to go and win this game. Plenty of room in the middle, Dave.
140.
7 180s for Robert Thornton. Chisnall has the 2. But still, very little between them. 4 legs to 3.
22.
And it's going to take a break of throw from someone here to win this match, or could we be going the distance for a draw? High quality game to start the night. Snatchy last start from Chizzy.
125.
Slightly better finishing from Thornton, but not a lot between them there. Nice cover.
96.
Coasting through this leg, Dave Chisnall. They appear to be bored, Nigel.
See what he did there.
60.
Now, Chisnall looking to take this out.
90.
No messing for 4 apiece. Double 18, no
Shot on
problem.
the 8th flag. Dave
4
Chisnall.
legs
That's
apiece
Robinson
here,
through first.
and this is a very tidy game to open up the proceedings here at Birmingham tonight. Now, is he on for another 180? No.
Well, he's had 2 11-dart legs, Thornton, just to show the
125.
inconsistency. This is why he is 8th. In that leg, in his first 11 darts, he mustered only 213 points. So, in and out.
60.
To throw 7 180s and still only in 8 legs and be only level 4 all.
140.
Thought that was number 8 for a minute, still averaging 102.46. Crowd waiting for
99.
Taylor and Van Barneveld with eager anticipation. Coming up after this game. 4 apiece. Are we going the distance?
134.
Nice cover from Thornton.
Well, if it does end in a draw, it'll be Robert Thornton's 6th
140. Robert Unipower 102.
of the Premier League. 2 gets the juice, wants double tops.
82.
Finishing hasn't been the best for Thornton, has it? Still averaging 102. But we have seen the best,
140.
saying the worst, but the not
Robert
so
Unipower
good from
20.
Thornton at times tonight. 5 draws, as you say, Rod.
Team shot
He's
on the
5-4
9th
up
flag.
now.
Robert Thornton.
1 more leg and he won't be
Top
beaten
left
tonight,
stage
but yet
through
5
first.
draws in his 13 matches. He could just have turned a couple of those into victories. He might still have been in with a squeak of the top 4. Now, how he'd love to break the Chisnall throw here. Oh, this is beautiful. Plenty of room.
140.
You're slipping up on the 180s, Robert. What's going on? 7 so far.
180.
There's a 180. That's the 10th of the match. The 11.
180.
Not slipping up now, Nigel, is he? That's his 8th. 8-3 in maximums to Thornton. You want 180s, you've come to the right place.
56.
Making it look oh so easy.
181 left after 6 for the 4th time from Robert Thornton.
134. David
Great
Barr,
setup as well.
142.
Chisnall now knows he has to get this. That's a lovely start, isn't it? Well, Thornton with an opportunity for a break of
90.
throw. And if he
Robert
gets it
Unipower,
here,
47.
he knows he will not be beaten. And it will be a major hammer blow for Chisnall's hopes. Tops for Thornton, he will not be beaten tonight. That's the break of throw, which could prove decisive. Averaging 105, 8 180s. Now he has the throw for the match. And it could be curtains for Chizzy.
123.
He has got to hang on and try and nick a point here. Chisnall needs to chisel out a draw from somewhere. He gets beat
93.
here. It's a long road to the O2. Okay, here's the top four. MBG and RBB have booked their tickets to the O2. Wright and Taylor in the mix with Anderson.
24.
Chisnall, as you see, in sixth spot, in desperate need of something for this game. He plays Phil Taylor later tonight. Adrian Lewis hanging on by his fingertips. Thornton is already eliminated, but can wreak havoc by taking a few other players out with him.
Yeah, the proverbial spoiler. Robert Thornton, 2012 UK Open champion.
92.
But he's just slipping up here in a leg that he wins the match. He's allowed Chisnall back in it.
Robert Thornton's got Adi Lewis next week,
138.
and Phil Taylor in the final regular season round in Brighton. Look at this, all the red trebles come alight to the Thorn.
128. They require
104
170.
average for Thornton. Chisnall now, top of the shop. Another one of those. Would have left the ball.
98.
Now this would be some party piece for Thornton to take the points on the night. Shake of the head. Chisnall's got a chance to hold on.
98.
Can still
They
steal a
require
draw from this
72.
game. Can Chisnall take out the break here?
36, leaves 36, double 18. Fantastic two-dart combination finish.
They Chisnall. 12 and final.
And now Chisnall has the darts in his hand, looking for a draw.
I think that sums up Robert Thornton's Premier League campaign, doesn't it? By rights, he knows that he should have taken out that to win 7-4. He slipped up. An inconsistent leg from Thornton.
59.
And he's allowed Chisnall the opportunity to throw for a draw now. But that was a slack first visit from Chizzy. Now Thornton can pile on the pressure. A ton 40 would do him nicely now. He'll settle for the ton though. Needs a treble.
100.
No, this is the last leg. Who's going to take it? Plenty of room in the middle, Robert.
180.
9 180s, right on cue. Brings the NIA crowd to their feet, with Taylor and Van Barneveld standing by next.
66.
9 180s, the best by any one player in any one match in the 2014 Premier League.
From the man who's only won one game.
92.
Explain that.
Bizarre.
My goodness.
1-2-9 to win only his second
59.
game of the tournament.
Robert, you require 129.
And if you judge a performance on 180s alone, you could argue he deserves it. Chisnall would argue otherwise. Going for the ball.
64.
Settles for the 25 for the set-up shot. Now Chizzy looking to put some pressure on. Down
99.
the board.
Robert, you require
So,
65.
25 for Tops. Needs the half ball. Tops, 4 out of 9 so far.
Big shot on
And
the
Robert
match.
Thornton gets
Robert
only his
Thornton.
second Premier League win of the campaign. And it's a crushing blow for Chisnall ahead of his showdown later on with the power. A fine display from Robert Thornton, 9 180s. A great way to start the night. And coming next, what a match. Raymond Van Barneveld and Phil, the power, Taylor.